Thank you for joining us for our very first You Asked, We Answered video. I'm Alexis Earhart, President and CEO of the Danville, Pittsylvania County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined by my colleague, Rachel Covington, who serves as our Director of Member Services. As COVID-19 continues to have an increasingly significant impact on the business community across the country, the Chamber remains a vital resource for our members during this time of uncertainty. We've had numerous questions about COVID-19 from our members, so we created this video series to share as much information as possible. This series will last as long as our members have questions. If you have a question you would like us to research and try to answer for you, let us know. You can submit your question to Rachel by emailing her at rcovington@dpchamber.org. Before we go further, a caveat. Know that we are not experts on some of these issues. We researched and sought out guidance for many of these questions, but still would encourage you to seek professional advice from a trusted source when it comes to your business decisions. We have 5 questions and answers to share with you today, so let's get started.
All right, so our first question comes from Vanessa. So it reads, there seems to be some confusion about the verbiage of Governor's stay-at-home order because it states that we should not leave home unless for essentials, but then says it's okay to be in groups less than 10. Can you help to clarify this?
Governor Northam, as we all know, issued a statewide stay-at-home order to slow or stop the spread of COVID-19 in Virginia. We have this on our website, on the Chamber's website, on our COVID-19 resource page, if you'd like to read the order itself. This will remain in place until June 10th, unless changed by a new executive order. We're not public health experts, but here's what we know. We all need to practice social distancing, and gatherings of any size create a risk for those involved and perhaps others. Therefore, the recommendations we have heard say to avoid as many of these risks as possible. Only leave your home for essentials like groceries. And if you do leave your home, maintain a safe distance from others. In addition, the CDC has now advised everyone to wear a mask if you have to go out, because you may be contagious before you show any signs or symptoms. All of these measures are as much about protecting others as they are about protecting yourself from the virus. So we encourage everyone to practice social distancing as much as possible.
Great. So our second question comes from Jesse. So Jesse asks, we have over 500 part-time employees. Would those employees qualify for the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, or is that solely for companies with fewer than 500?
So our understanding is that the Families First Act applies only to those businesses with fewer than 500 employees. Since policy and legislation, however, are changing so rapidly, in addition to the implementation strategies, we would encourage you to seek professional legal advice on these matters. If you're in need of this legal advice, you can visit the member directory on the Chamber's website, which is www.dpchamber.org. Click on the attorney category to find a list of attorneys throughout the region.
Okay, so question number 3 comes from Mark. And Mark is curious, what is the Chamber doing to educate all of the local restaurants on how to process takeout orders in a no-contact manner so that they can keep the rest of us safe?
Yeah, so some of you may know that we were very excited recently to partner with the River District Association to host the Virginia is for Restaurant Lovers Takeout Week in the Dan River region. Thank you to everyone who participated and supported a local business during these difficult times. It is, as you know, more important than ever. In preparation for that promotion, the Chamber was in touch with each of our food and beverage members to share best practices for takeout services recommended by state and federal agencies. That list included suggestions like providing a phone number for customers to call when they arrive to pick up their order, and of course, practicing proper social distancing if a customer is required to enter the establishment.
All right, so question number 4 comes from Sarah. There's so much information out there for businesses and it's changing so rapidly. So how do I know what to pay attention to?
Yeah, there is a lot of information out there from many entities. And part of that is because there's so much changing on a daily basis. In addition, on top of an already difficult time, there are scammers out there who are trying to take advantage of this challenging situation. Our best advice to give on this matter is to go to the source. If you're seeking health information, go to the CDC. If you are seeking information about loans for small businesses, go to the SBA. If you want to be informed about coronavirus scams, Go Dan River recently released an article this week with suggestions from the Danville Police Department. We, as your chamber, are doing our best to provide our members with the most accurate and timely information so you're not bombarded with yet another source of information. We hope the resources we are providing are helpful and are working with other partners in the region to streamline some of these communication efforts.
Right, and so our last question today comes from Dan. Dan wants to know what the path to success looks like. So how do we organize coming out of quarantine so that we can return to normal without rushing the medical system, or is quarantine the new normal?
Well, we at the Chamber certainly are looking forward to getting out this as soon and as safely as we possibly can. It's a great question and one that we know is on everyone's minds. Unfortunately, we don't have a real answer at this time because we're still learning so much about the virus. We encourage everyone to adhere to health recommendations as much as possible in an effort to slow or stop the spread of the virus. We continue to be in touch with the Virginia Department of Health and will share information with you as we learn more. I can say, however, that we are planning for rebuilding and recovery. Our board and team are thinking innovatively and are ready to serve you in any environment we're operating in. This community is strong and will come out stronger as long as we continue to work together.
Wonderful. So that's all the questions we have for today. Thank you for everyone who tuned in to watch this video. We have recorded it, so it will be posted on our YouTube channel and again on our social media pages and be sent out in our e-newsletters so that we can provide you as much information as possible. We also want to remind you that our Chamber members have access to all of the COVID-19 related webinars that we have hosted. So if you're interested in learning more about issues for employers amid a pandemic, how your business can benefit from the CARES Act, or how to navigate unexpected insurance issues during COVID-19, you can log into your Chamber Master account. So just go to the member login button on the Chamber's website, and you'll find those links in the welcome message on that welcome page. If you don't have your login or you don't remember that, that's okay. Just contact us and we'll certainly get you those links to those webinar recordings. As always, we're proud to serve you, and we hope that you'll reach out if there's anything that we can do for you during this difficult time. And again, if you have any questions that you would like us to answer in this You Asked, We Answered series, you can find my contact information on the screen now. It's rcovington@dpchamber.org. We'd love for you to reach out. We'll try to research those questions and get answers for those who ask, and we'll have those shared in our next video. So thank you to everyone. That's all we have for today, and we'll see you next time.